right. Well, I mean, when I first came on here, what I said, I don't think I could even replicate anymore. Um, wow. Okay. Thanks for piping in, Bruce, and letting me know that you couldn't hear anything. That's like super important. I'm like, wow. Okay. I finally get a broadcast going and no one can hear me. All right. So at least I'm here now, right? I'm here now. It's all good. So sorry, everybody, for the sound issues. It was definitely user error, as you guys know. I'm an overly honest person. I had the freaking sound muted mistakenly on the laptop itself. So, but I will say this, you know what? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I not look calm, cool, and collected when I was trying to fix that technical issue? Because I was seriously trying exactly that, right? I was like, "Oh God, don't make them look like you're panicking. Don't worry about this. You've got this." And I was also thinking, like, "Oh, of all the times for me to have a tech issue is when I'm online. My God, Holly, you're such an amateur." So, I mean, both are true. Both are true. So, anyways, it's really great to see everybody here. As I was saying before, I'm going to grab my phone because I actually tend to ramble a little. So I did write something down here, and I'll speak improv too, but this will prompt me on what I really wanted to cover for the intro. And later when this is, when I end this stream and I'm going to cut out that first part. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because honestly, what I said in the intro was pretty great, if I say so myself. Anyhow, so what I did say, well, I'll start with welcoming everybody. What I had touched in on while we were here. So hi from Lincolnshire, Autism Care Lifeways ADHD, Henry Thompson. Hello, everybody. So HRTDT, hello there. It's nice that you came on today. Thank you very much. I know a few people in my life actually that have ADHD, so it's interesting. What page do you represent? Sorry, what's your role with ADHD? You looking for, like, are you a hospital? Are you a center? Are you a charity? Just answer those questions in the comments below and I'll finish my intro. So anyhow, hi everybody. I am Holly from Kearney's Labradors. When I had some technical issues, and due to me, I was the technical issue, but we've gotten it fixed, so that's great. I just wanted to start off and say why I came online today, and that is to just interact with you guys, right? Like the last time you saw me sitting here, I had about 8 puppies around me, nipping at my fingers and my toes and my ankles and everything else. And as great as it is to have puppies in the picture, sometimes it's just good to connect with you guys and see where that goes from there. So today, that's exactly it. I just want to chill out. I want to speak with you guys. I want you to connect with me. If you have anything to say, please throw it out there. I did do a little bit of research and some thought on today's broadcast. Obviously, why else would I be here? I've noticed actually over the past couple of years that there's a lot of people who come on here that are from different walks of life. I'll say also different countries, different time zones. Like Bruce, I know that you're over in the UK. I got another individual on here, HRTDT, who's from Lincolnshire. I'm assuming Lincolnshire, it's in the title. And I have a few people across Canada that I know of right now. So, I mean, everybody, if you're in here, help say hello, pipe up, ask questions, please. I want this to be as interactive as possible. So what I did was I built in some trivia in here. And what I mean by getting back to the beginning of it, where I was talking about everyone's comes from different walks of life and different parts of the world. I did notice that a common denominator throughout all of the broadcasts have been sort of a broad case trivia, which is today's theme, trivia. So we are going to cover the 4 categories that I noticed no matter what walk of life you are in. Bam. These are the 4 categories that I find that everybody here can stay involved in no matter where you're from. So those will be nature, We will also cover dog trivia, of course, because I find that's the biggest common denominator here. The other ones are geography and the oosh. I'm having a brain fart here. Dogs, yes, music. So dogs, music, nature, and some fun geography questions to get to know each other, right? And or not get to know each other. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out how much we don't know, or maybe we do know. You never know. I have a feeling though that Bruce, if you're here, if my brother pops in, he will be a strong contender for sure. I'm actually going to message my brother right now and ask him why he's not here because I think that he's really going to like this broadcast today. So that's what I want to do. And I would also like to introduce I guess the two that are behind me right now. They're super chilled out. We went for a nice walk earlier and video to follow tomorrow once I edit it later on. But yeah, we have Sammy right here, little girl. Sammy is almost, for those of you that don't know, Sammy is almost 3 years old. It's kind of crazy to say that, but she is. She's almost 3 years old. Crazy. And I also have Ellen. Ellen is just kind of like right there off camera. And then there's Mr. Joey right behind me. He is the newest to the litter. This is Ellen and Sammy's brother. Sammy comes from a different dad. Shh, it's okay. And then I also have Mr. Gus that is behind the camera right now, chilling out. Gus is almost 11. Well, he is 11. He's 11. And then I have Miss Betty Boo, who's laying down on a dog bed just underneath where Sammy is sitting right now. So there's the crew. And there is me. I am going to message him one more time because I messaged his fiance and not me, and not him. Sorry. My brother's name is Dwayne. So let's get to the comments. Yes, HRTDT. Hi, any you call dogs over, tell me a bit about them. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Little Miss Sammy here. She's the adventurer of the group. That is for sure. Yes, it's not a lie. It's true. You're beautiful, though. But she's really, really smart. That's the only way I can really put it. She's just really smart. I had a good example. I had a fence installed about 2 years ago. She was almost a year old, and I was noticing she was just bolting everywhere. And same with Ellen. You can't see her. She's off camera right here. I'll get her on camera soon. Yeah, so I built this fence around the back of my yard, and I don't have a small yard either. It was a big fence. I'd say within 2 minutes of not watching her, she figured out every little loophole under that fence, and continues to do so after 2 years of me using stakes and pines and logs and everything else to block the bottom of it. She will absolutely, when she has her mind to something, will definitely find a way to follow her own agenda, which is innocent. She usually just goes down and visits the neighbors, and everyone loves her, but it terrifies me having her outside the yard. Yeah. So that's Sammy, the adventurer. You'll also notice on her dog walks. Yeah, her dog walks, or the dog walks. Sammy is the independent one. She's the one that's always kind of to herself, way ahead of the other dogs, just kind of sniffing out the area, zigzagging back and forth and doing her own thing. So there's Sammy. She's my adventurer. And Mr. Joey. Joey is 4.5 months old, so he's still kind of getting into himself right now. But if I were to observe Joey now, hence the reason why I chose him from the litter, little background about Joey and Sammy, both of them were born in this house, right? They were born and they have lived amongst their mom their entire lives. So that's one thing, as well as with Betty. Betty is also a dog that I have here that was born here in this house. And so to them, and this is their family, this as well as mine too. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? It's my family. But Joey, I'd say his biggest characteristic these days would be how sweet he is. You know, he really is. He's got very kind eyes. It hasn't been too difficult to train him. He's just recently, this past week and a half, consistently been able to get his voice, which is great when it comes to potty training. He understood the potty training process, but he didn't exactly know how to voice to go outside. And that was one of the biggest struggles that we had, but we have now gotten past that apparently. HRT how long have I had Labradors for what? How long have had Labradors for my dad when he was alive as a pilot, had 3 Labradors and was a gamekeeper. That's pretty cool. 3 Labradors. What color Labradors were they? I gravitate towards black labs myself, but to each their own. I have a white a white and the camera's kind of messing me up. I'm like, hey. But I have different variety of colors of labs here in this house, as you could tell. But I do gravitate towards the black labs the most. I just think that they have this regal beauty. It's the best way to put it. They have this regal kind of power over me. So I kind of like the black labs the best. But if he had 3, I'm assuming, like, was he hardcore one color? That's my question to you. Was he hardcore one color, or did he have a variety of colors? Oh, you want to see the other labs? Well, they are sleeping, and they're quite large. They're not as easy to manipulate as what that guy is. I will try to get Betty Boo up here, and we'll see where it goes. I wonder if I can get Ellen first, because she's. Let me just rotate it. Elevator. Hi, beautiful lady. You have people there that want to say hello to you, ladies. Yeah? Are you pretty? You're so nice. This is Ellen. She is the star of the show, in my opinion. She's the mother of Sammy, Betty, and Joey. And you see right here. She's the gentlest, sweetest dog. She just loves to love. That's really her thing. The only thing that gets her stirred up in a way, and I wouldn't say aggressively, but just like stirred up, is a ball. She loves the ball. She is absolutely addicted to it. So, yeah. But this is the elevator. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Rotate this back around. There you go. I'm going to sit in between them. But I am going to have my phone out. Because like I said, when I start up if you guys want to have trivia, like I have general questions as well. If you want to do the trivia thing, then what I'm going to do is get a list together. So I'm going to start trivia pretty soon. And the theme I think I'll pick this time is nature. There's going to be nature, dogs, geography, and music. I found that I have been pretty successful in using those topics before with people who are from like different parts of the country. I kind of want to make it fair. It's like I wouldn't expect anyone from Australia to know everything about Thailand, right? Like, and I don't. So I tried to make this as fair as possible when it comes to what's going on. Okay. So did you enjoy that? Let's see. I do have 2 more black labs. But my question back to you, HRT DT, is just one sec, Bruce. My question back to you is what type of dogs your grandfather had? You want me to get a rollover? Oh, that'll be super simple. Just one sec. Yes, Bruce, go ahead. Ask your question. Come here, Sam. You're so nice. Yeah. Can I see? Oh, so good girl. There we go. It's really not difficult to get my dogs to show their bellies. You just gotta ask. They are on the ready at all times. Sammy, come here, babies. Come here, baby. Okay. I have my special, I have a hot chocolate going. I just realized it's getting cold. Lovely. It's still warmish. Yes, I would say Sam is the biggest suck when it comes to getting belly rubs. She likes it. She likes it. I am married. I just don't wear jewelry. That's the answer. I don't know. I guess, well, Bruce, you know what my full-time job is, right? And so my full-time job, full disclosure, everyone, is I am with the Canadian Forces. I have been with them for close to 18 years, but I do have a tiny little one on now. See, I'm just like a super simple person. So I don't, jewelry is a special thing, I suppose. Like if I'm going to like a wedding or it's an anniversary, I can see me wearing jewelry, but I'm a hands in the earth type person, and wearing fancy things, it always gets ruined. So I just tend to stay away from the fancy stuff. Although I have it, like I have stuff in my jewelry box. My goodness, beautiful things. Especially as I've traveled over the years to different countries, I've picked up a few really nice pieces of jewelry along the way that remind me of that place, and I do wear them once in a while. But I'd say bracelets are my number one no go. Like I'm not a big bracelet person. I don't wear a watch. I do wear a watch when special occasions or whatnot, but generally these days, cell phone is my watch, really, at the end of the day. So say hello, everybody who's in on broadcast right now. Oh, my brother says he is on, but he doesn't see the comments area. Let's see. Sorry, I have to sidebar this for a second. I don't know. Let's see. I have to sidebar this for a second. Ooh, I don't know. Apparently I'm broadcasting on my TV right now. There we go. I have to fix this. Apparently I'm broadcasting on my TV right now. Can you hear it? There we go. I have to fix this. Dang it, it's still playing. Can you hear it? Let's see. That's what I get for trying to help somebody. All right, I'm going to go turn the TV off. There, that's better. No echo for you guys. Yeah, I'm not sure what to tell you, Dwayne. When I'm on here, it's just automatic. Just one sec. Yeah. It just automatically goes to the bottom there, and the comments is right there. And I was kind of thinking like, oh, maybe I have comments turned off, but I don't. Other people are commenting here, so I don't know what to say. I don't know. Dwayne, I would say go get a designated adult, i.e. one of your kids, and they will teach you where to comment. Getting back to the comments that are waiting for me on the screen here. Okay. Yeah, I've already answered all of your questions. If you have any more, go ahead, guys. I'm an open book. Truly, I am. I know that Bruce has been following me from the beginning, and there's been a couple of times where he's actually privately messaged me to apologize for his own cheeky behavior. And cheeky behavior is completely up my aisle. So I love it when he's cheeky. I love it because it initiates conversations, and I think you're pretty funny. So again, back to you, Bruce. Don't worry about cheeky conversations. We're fine with this. We are fine with this. Well, the other two dogs are TKO. One, I will not move. His name is Gus. He's 11 plus years old, and I respect him deeply. And when he is asleep, I will not touch him with a 10-foot pole. However, important fact about both Gus and Betty, for that matter, and Joey, is you'll see that in my logo for my page, there's a paw print. There's a paw print in the center of that logo, and that's an actual paw print of my late Cooper. He is the grandfather of Joey, this gentleman right here, and he's also the grandfather of Betty. We haven't seen her yet, but Betty is a very lazy, kind of old school dog. She's 1 year old, black lab. So for me to get her up here, I would have to break my back because she's pretty lazy, and she's been that way since birth. And I'm fine with that. Like, she's just an old soul, like her grandfather. So yeah. So important facts about them. Gus is his direct son. I had a female named Katie, and she and Cooper had relations, and they produced beautiful 11 Labrador puppies. And Gus was one of the 11 Labrador puppies born in that litter. I kept Gus because Gus had Cooper's eyes and his disposition, and he's a black lab. Like I said earlier, black labs are my favorite. I do enjoy a good black lab. I'm going to see if I can get Betty to come up behind me. I will try, but I will give up easily as well because I know most likely she's not going to. You never know. Let's try. Betty Boo. Come here, baby girl. Can you come here? You're so nice. Come on up on the sofa. Come on, people want to see you. Good girl. Come on, lazy girl. What a girl, yes. Come on up, baby. Hey, come on up. I'll move this for you. Come on up. Go. Come on up. You're so good. Flap. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, yeah. Hello. My goodness. Are you comfy? You comfy? You're so nice. You're so nice. See? You can't really see her, though, because she's black lab, right? Like, she kind of blends in with the furniture, but you can definitely tell that she's laying down. Flicking around now. Waking up Joey, trying to get comfortable. You good? All right, I think she's good now. I think she's good. How about you, Bruce? Are you married? Although I've never seen your hands, but you've been on here for a while. So, or are you married, and or have you ever been married? Because I know one of the first conversations we had was about why you had a helicopter as a profile picture. I don't really want to move the black labs right now. Actually, yeah. Let's just, and the reason is because it's a whole domino effect, right? If I get one dog up and I do that, they're going to get excited and they're going to storm over away from the area. Right now, they're nice and peaceful and relaxed. But as soon as she moves, absolutely, I'll get her. I'll get her up here when she wakes up. We just got back from about 8K of a walk, about a half an hour or so before I came online. And but I'd say in the next 40 minutes or so, they'll probably start waking up and whatnot. Dwayne, did you manage to figure out the chat feed? Worst comes to worst, Dwayne. If I start this trivia, I'll include you, but you're going to have to privately message me with the answer, maybe? I don't understand why you wouldn't be seeing. Maybe if you scroll down, like you might have other pages up, and sometimes if it's not right at the bottom of underneath the screen, you don't have that option. So maybe like slide that down to see if maybe you're down a little further from the option to comment. That could be it. That actually has happened to me before. Yep. You are single, never married. Wow, always a bachelor. Kind of like always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I'm talking to Bruce right now, guys. His comment was, he's single, never married. I like dove straight into getting to know him. All right. I've never actually seen a photo of you. I only have the helicopter. I've creeped you like crazy, but I can't find anything that really concretely tells me that it's you. Right? So you should send me a picture to my email. I'd like that, actually. I'd like to see. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm just curious. I am curious. Oh, good. He's going to do it. Oh, there we go. Hello. I have someone who wanted to see you. Can I see your face, baby girl? Here, sit. Can you sit? Come on. Sit, babies. Sit. Please. Oh, my goodness. This is my Betty Boo. Gorgeous girl. I'm in love with this one. And like I said, you're tired. She's always, she's usually a lot more active than this, but when she's sleeping, she just wants to sleep. She's lazy. She's a 1-year-old, 100-year-old dog. Hey? Yeah, and you're a sweetheart. You are. I think she wants to lay on the floor because she was starting to get too warm. Go ahead, babies. Go ahead. It's fine. You can stay here with me, too. I'd love that. Sometimes she likes to lean against me, and I like it. Makes me feel special. What did I do with my phone? Is it behind me? Yeah. Sammy's keeping it. Yes, she is. Sammy's doing it. That's my girl. He's my girl. Let's see. Dwayne says he can see the comment section on Jocelyn's phone, but not on his. He said it's no big deal. I don't know what the problem is. We are still watching it out in the garage, though. Keep private messaging me. Okay. That's all I ask. And I know that there's a delay on this, so we'll go from there. All right. So I've got a few people on here, and I'd like to kick off a couple of little challenges for you guys. So you know what? I've mentioned the themes before. Let's go with, I want to dive right into the geography part because got to work people up, right? We got to work people up. So let's go with some dog trivia. That, like I said, is our common denominator here. Let's go with the first question. Which sense do dogs rely on the most? Put your answer down below in the comments. Dwayne, I will accept a text from yourself. Everyone, just remember, I'm filling in the void right now because some people are PMing me and some people are on here and there's a time delay. there's a time delay. So I'll reiterate the question one more time. Which scents do dogs rely on the most? What do you think, Betty Boo? Is this a pen? Is that a pen? Beep. Are you beautiful? Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. She's so sweet. Teddy bear. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get your cute little face in here, huh? She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Okay. I do not have a PM from Dwayne yet. However, what I will do is, so far, we have one answer in here. Bruce says smell. I'll wait a couple more seconds and we shall reveal. Dwayne, you're going to have to if you get it right, what I'll do. Okay, let's set the tone for other people. I'll tally up the names, and the intent here is to get to the end. And the person with the most interactive answers, as well as the amount of correct answers, at the end, whoever has the most, I will send a little care package to, in thank you and gratitude from me, Holly from Kearney's Pets. Anyways, that's the intent. I know that I didn't actually tell anyone that, but you will win a prize here at the end of the day, depending on your interaction. So the first question was, what scent do dogs rely on the most? Bruce answered smell, and that is absolutely correct. Would you like to know why smell is I'm sure, you know what, it was kind of a easy one, I think, to start with, because I've done numerous facts and training and development videos about exactly that. I've done trivia questions as well on my community page. I do these quite often. I ask trivia questions and whatnot, and it gets a lot of good results. The reason why dogs smell is, hi Kendall, how are you? I guess we figured out the comments. There you go. All right. So what breed? We were getting back to the original question here, which was which dogs will do. I can't speak. The question was which sense does a dog rely on the most, and the answer was absolutely smell. Bruce is the person who answered that question quickly and correctly. It's good to see Kendall on here, so hopefully you can get your dad involved into this. That'd be great. So just to reiterate, that is the first question. Bruce, you get a point for this, and we will move on in many other different categories throughout this broadcast. The intent is the person at the end of the trivia blitz will get a prize legitimately. I will send you something from us to you, and in gratitude for you being here today. So I'll move on to the second question. Dog themed again. What breed is known for being able to smell cancers and medical conditions? So what breed is known for detecting cancer and medical conditions? I'll let you think about that. Bruce says Labrador. What do the rest of you say? Dwayne says Labrador. Interesting. Is there anyone else that would like to answer the question? And I'll reiterate the question. What breed is known for being able to smell cancer and other medical conditions? 2 excellent answers, by the way. I will say that both are correct. Dwayne and Bruce are correct. Dwayne, you weren't here for the first question. This was the second question, and I'm sorry that you weren't able to, but currently right now the score is 2-1 Bruce. I did say to Bruce at the beginning of this broadcast, I don't know if you heard me, maybe that was when I was having sound issues, but the person at the end gets a prize, yada, yada. And I said Bruce would probably have a little competition with you in particular with regards to this. So let's get into the third question. So good job. As people weigh in, I will be writing your name down just to make this fair as you participate, and I will completely start tallying everyone's answers. If you feel like you want to answer a question in between, this is all about enticing conversation, everybody. A little bit of banter back and forth is fine. Bruce, I implore you to start chirping Dwayne because, as I've said before, Newfies have a very British-like humor background, and we love how cheeky you are. So start picking on Dwayne because he can take it. He's pretty cool. But be ready for one-liners back. That's all I got to say about that. Anyways, he won? Okay, so hold on a minute. Before I go any further with question number 3, HRTDT has been insisting on seeing Miss Sam I Am a little more. Wants me to fuss over her. Oh, she's having quite the dream right now. Do you see that, guys? Are you chasing rabbits, Sam I Am? You chasing rabbits? Hi, baby girl. She's deep into sleep here. Deep. And of course, I have Betty draped over my arm right now. Like, seriously, this is why, this right here is why Labradors have been number 1 throughout the world for 40 plus years, minus the bully, which is only in America, by the way, before someone throws that out there. I know my facts about Labradors. Ask me anything. Ask me about Labradors, and I'll be able to give you a pretty decent answer. Just based on experience. I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not, but I am a human being that absolutely loves these dogs. And I've had these dogs the majority of my life. So ask away. Now I'm going to, with my hand pinned down. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm a left-handed writer as well as a right-hander. I'm ambidextrous. So we will move into, actually, would you like me to answer the reason why Labradors are the number 1? Well, again, right, I kind of foreshadowed it with the first question. The first question was, what sense do dogs rely on the most? And it was smell. And with the Labrador in particular, smell is out of this, it's a little bit more heightened than the average dog. So anyways, why labs excel in scent detection? They work, sorry, guys. Labs excel in scent detection work due to their strong noses and calm working temperament. As you can tell, these guys are pretty calm right now. Oh, I see. HRTDT is going to be going to bed soon, and he's been asking for some labs on the floor. Unfortunately, I think what I'm like right now, I've got Betty holding my arm down, which I love, by the way. I love her. Yes, I know. You're beautiful. And I've got Miss Sam wrapped up right next to me too. So I kind of like this frame, and I don't want to disturb the puppies right now. But the beautiful thing is it's probably going to happen eventually anyway. So if you need to go to bed, when you do, I'd love for you to stick around and listen to this. But if you do need to go to bed, come back later on when you wake up tomorrow and click into this broadcast, and you'll be able to fast forward to where you thought you went to bed, or you could watch the entire thing and you will see all of that. If you want to go to bed, there's no pressure. Go to bed. But come back tomorrow and watch this video, and I guarantee that you'll see what you're asking for right now. I really, really appreciate you being in here. I don't recall seeing you in any of my other forums, but there's a lot of playlists that I just actually made that I included in my main page, and they're all themed related. So if you want to see dogs playing outside, I have a playlist for that. I have puppy playlists. I have nature playlists, all of these things. So if you want to see more of these guys, tune into this. And honestly, if this is something you want to see more of, this type of live, I would be more than happy to do so. And I really appreciate your requesting to snuggle with the labs. I will try once I know that she's not deep into dream. How's that? Would you like to know why I'm refusing to, not refusing, but I'm reluctant to wake them up right now? It's because, well, number one, labs develop the most when they are sleeping. And Sammy is still 21 years and under in human age. And when you think of the development of the brain from beginning to end, like Joey over here, he sleeps a lot more than the other dogs. He needs a lot more sleep than the other dogs, because during a dog's development and growth, they require as much sleep as possible. This is indicative of how they behave later on in the future as well, right? So if you give them that time to rest and to heal as well, like she just came back from an 8K walk, and I'm sure it was more for her than it was me, because I only have 2 feet and they have 4. And she's a zigzagger in the forest, so I'm pretty sure she's pretty pooped right now, and I want her to enjoy her downtime as well. You want to see the other Labradors on the sofa? Sure, I will. I kind of like this. How about I push it away so you can see them a little bit more? There's 3 right now in this scene. 3. Can you guys hear me well enough, or should I speak louder? I know I can. I have a soft voice, or can. I also have an outside voice, but sometimes when I'm speaking gently, it's because of the topic or whatnot. But I notice that my voice trails off sometimes in the videos, and I'm trying to avoid from doing that. Anyways, let's get back to sounds great, speech okay. Okay, good. Thank you guys for telling me. So let's get into dog trivia question number 3. Now, like I said, we're going to be having, where we have dog, we have music, we have geography, and we have another topic, which I don't know why I keep dropping from my brain, but we'll get to it. We will. Okay, so question number 3 is, this is a recent one too, guys. If you don't know this answer, that means you haven't been paying attention to my community posts. I'm shifting right now because Betty still has me pinned down, which I'm not complaining about. All right, so the question is, how many eyelids do dogs have? Now, I will stipulate that's kind of an ambiguous question, so I will elaborate. How many eyelids does a dog have on each eye? Now, if you want to give me the total of 2, I will accept that. Or if you want to give me the singular answer, I will also accept that as an answer. Because I just got a little bit of pushback about my trivia one on that community post. They were like, that was ambiguous. And they're kind of right. I should say, how many eyelids do they have on each eye? I feel like I'm getting like the bunny ears, but not the bunny ears. I'm getting the puppy ears. Yeah, that's right. Hi, shy girl. Let me shift myself this way. You're a good girl. Mr. Gustav. So we have Bruce. Bruce has come in and said that there are 3 eyelids on one eye. And Dwayne says there are 2 eyelids on the one eye of a dog? And the correct answer is 3. Dogs have the upper eyelid, the lower eyelid, and then they also have another one. Dwayne, if you notice when Louis is sleeping, he has that second one that kind of slides over his eye this way. That's his third eyelid. So they have 3. Key is to dogs' eyelids. I've seen this happen before where a little piece of hair would get underneath the one that slides over this way. So when you're cleaning their eye with a warm cloth or whatnot, an important thing to do is to pull the eyelid down gently with a warm cloth and kind of swoop underneath, because what that does is prevents this eyelid that slides over this way from gathering anything and kind of like pushing it over. You have a lot of crusties that happen right here in a dog's eye. That's another reason, is because it almost acts like a squeegee. You know, when one eye goes down and the other one slides over, it pushes everything, centralizes it to the very lid of the eye, and that's where they get all their goopies from. Unimportant facts. But that brings Bruce in a pretty healthy lead there. So Bruce gets 3, and Dwayne did not get that correct. But you will next time. You will next time. Okay. Next. Dog question number 4. It's going to be pretty quick and easy, guys. I'm only going to go with 10 questions per category. The person who gets the tally of each category the most wins. All right. So what is the average body temperature of a healthy dog? This is a tricky one. It's different than humans, okay? So don't go by our temperatures. I will give a hint on this. This one's a hard one. If you don't already know. It's higher than ours. It's higher than our average body temperature. And if you want to give me like a scale, a 5 in Fahrenheit difference, like 1 Fahrenheit to 6 Fahrenheit kind of deal. Obviously, it's not that low, but because they'd be dead. I shouldn't laugh about that. My personality really works on Halloween. I'll tell you that. Not getting any takers. The Labrador that's far away. 115 from Bruce. That's in Fahrenheit, I'm assuming. Yeah, must be in Fahrenheit. Dwayne, you can go with Celsius as well. 101. All right. What I'm going to do is I just had a special request to see little Miss Elenator. I shall slide over to Elenator to the side so that HRTDT can see my beautiful, sunshiny, beautiful girl. And then I will answer both of you with the correct answer to our last. So here is Mr. Joey's and his business, and he's great. Oh, big stretches. And let's go to little Miss Elenator. Hi, beautiful. How's my girl? Let's see if we can get you to flip. See? Can we get you to flip? Who's a good girl? Wow, you are. Good job. All right. Are we happy with this? All right. Betty spilled a little bit of my hot chocolate earlier, and I was trying to cover it up, but now my sock just absorbed it. So I'm going to let you see her for a second, clean this up quickly, and I'll be right back to give you that answer. This is called being prepared. I actually brought a towel with me in fear that they were going to do exactly what they did. True story. Always be prepared, especially when you have 5 Labradors. Expect the worst, hope the best. All right, where can I go where I'm not blocking her? All right, sweet. We are not blocking. Okay. All right. So let's find out what I did with my rating tool. Here it is. All right. So the question that I had asked everybody was, what's the average body temperature of a healthy dog? And Bruce came in with 115. Dwayne came in with 101.5. And the correct answer is about 101 to 102.5. That makes Dwayne correct. Bruce, you are over. So now the score is 3-2 for Bruce. 115 degrees. That's warm. That's warm. I don't know whether, I would imagine at that point in time their nose would be very dry. I'm not sure. Huh. Okay. Would you like to know the answer and the reason why that is the answer? So dogs naturally run warmer than humans due to different metabolic regulations, I suppose. Like, did you know that dogs sweat through their paws? A lot of people think that when they're panting, they're sweating through their tongue, but they're not. Dogs actually sweat through their paws. So when they're walking on really hot terrain, it actually makes it worse for them. Dehydrates them more. There you go. Another fact about dogs. I'm still trying to drink this hot chocolate. It's not so hot anymore. Not so hot. Okay. See? And now I can actually sit in between this beautiful scene of Labradors laid out. Okay, so getting back to it. Let's keep going, everybody. We've got a score of 3-2 for Bruce. Dwayne and Bruce are in a challenge together today, and this is awesome. All right, so I'll move on to question number 5. And question number 5 is, which color can dogs not see well? Which color can dogs not see well? I will give you a Trivia Pursuit selection. We've got, is it green, yellow, red, or blue? Green, yellow, red, or blue? Which color does a dog find difficult to see? Bruce says red. And again, guys, these are all videos that I have posted. Dwayne says red and green. Oh, he's including a bonus answer in there. Anyone else want to weigh in on the trivia? Okay, well, I just wanted to say that I'm not sure where to go here because both are right. Both are correct. The answer is red. But Dwayne said red and green. And red and green are red is absolutely correct. When dogs see red and green in particular, they see a grayish color than they do what we would see with that actual color. So Dwayne gave a bonus there of the green, but I did only ask for a singular answer. So I'm just trying to make this fair, you guys. Like, I know, Dwayne, you're thinking to yourself, oh, I should get bonus points right now because I gave 2 answers, which are both correct. And in my Trivia Pursuit, I did actually list green in there. I gave a 50-50 chance, or actually I gave a 50-25-25 chance of getting it, and you grabbed on to more of that percentage. So weighing out the options right now, I would have to say I'm going to give a point to both of you. I won't give a bonus point yet. I do have a category later that's available in case you and him go head to head and your point systems are too close. Okay, so you both get a point, Dwayne and Bruce. So the score now is 4-3, Bruce. Next question: why do dogs tilt their heads? This is something I covered, I think, a couple of weeks ago in my community page. Why do dogs tilt their head? Everybody's stretching. All right. Dwayne, I can see, was speaking Newfoundlandese there. If no one else is aware, Newfoundlandese is an actual freaking language here in Canada. I am originally from Newfoundland, and obviously he lives in Newfoundland, hence the reason why Dwayne is my brother and blah, 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 right? So I can hear him answer this question in Newfoundlandese. That's what that is. And he elaborated. That's great. That's good. So everyone, the question was, I saw a couple people pop in and out there while I was answering things, but why do dogs tilt their heads? The answer is to better pinpoint sound and read your facial expressions. Why? It helps them judge distance, emotion, and tone. So with that being said, the why is it helps them judge distance, emotion, and tone. So we've got Bruce and Dwayne. Dwayne says to improve their hearing, which is why I was talking about Newfoundlandese. He's like, to improve their hearing by. I mean, what else? Sorry, that is what I heard when I read that. To improve their hearing by. Hello, the newcomers here. Come on over into the chat and get involved. We're playing some trivia questions, and it's been pretty fun. So Dwayne says to improve their hearing, as well as he did continue on with his answer. They like to help them listen better. And Bruce coincide with that answer by saying listening. So if I were to weigh in, why do dogs tilt their heads? The answer is to better pinpoint sound and read your facial expressions. There would have been a bonus point in there if one had said facial expressions. But however, both of you do get a point because you both used listening as the answer. And so, woot woot. All right, Dwayne, I'm telling you, Bruce is going to keep you on your toes. So the answer the score right now, and for anybody else who's listening, you can still participate in this trivia round. There's going to be 4 different themes. So I implore you to comment and like and subscribe. Okay. Anyways, so Bruce has 5. Dwayne, you have 4. You have 4. So Dwayne, my next question is directed towards you. You said you're in your garage right now. What song are you listening to? Bruce, same to you. Are you listening to any music in the background right now? With that being said, I'm now going to transition into the 8th of 10 questions about dogs. And then we will transition into music trivia. And we'll see where that takes us. Okay, so question number 8. Question number 8. What part of the dog is unique? Like a fingerprint is with us. What part of the dog is unique to a dog? So for instance, if I wanted to fingerprint my dog, what would I use? Would I use the paw or would I use any other part of their body? Dwayne says, oh, okay. Yes, craft week, craft work. Bruce, what's craft work? I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to write it down, actually. Bruce says he's listening to Kraftwerk. 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 Dwayne continues speaking in Newfoundlandese, and I love this. I love it. All right. So I asked the question earlier to those who just came in. We're playing a little bit of interactive trivia right now. We're on the dog theme, but we're going to transition into music in a moment. Earlier, one of Dwayne's answers kind of sounded to me like he was from Newfoundland, which he is. And Newfoundlandese is an actual dialect here. So I am hearing everything in his dialect. And now he's starting to type in his dialect, and I love it. The recent question that I just asked was, what part of the dog is unique, like a fingerprint? So if I were to fingerprint my dog, where would I use on their body to get that, where it's indigenous just to them? And we've gotten two answers. Bruce replies with nose, and Dwayne says in Newfoundlandese, which made me laugh. That's why I laughed. I'm going to read it in Newfoundlandese as well. Yeah, I think it's the nose why too. You forgot the two in there. I just improv that for you. Yeah, I think it's the nose by too, but yeah, so both of you are absolutely correct. So Dwayne, I'm sorry to say you are still 1 point behind, with the score being 6-5. Now, I did actually write down Kraftwerk, but Bruce timed into the German electric band. It's a German electric band. So Dwayne, there's something that we could check out. Kraftwerk, Kraftwerk. I'm definitely going to check that out. I want to get into your psyche, Bruce. I want to see. I want to see what makes you tick. And if Kraftwerk is one of the things that you gravitate towards, then more the merrier. Great. Okay, so great job, everybody. We are now on question 9 of 10 in the dog category, and we're going to transition into music next. So the next question is, what breed was originally bred for helping fishermen? It's kind of a broad strokes thing. However, again, this is another one of the trivia questions that I have had in my community page as well as my my videos. So we'll see who gets the answer. Oh, there we go, Bruce. Dwayne's has a question for you. Are they a British group? I think he answered you earlier, Dwayne, really. He said it was a German electronic band. Yeah, so Bruce just piped in. It's a German band. A German band. But I see that my two top contenders here did answer the question that I had asked. And that was, what part of the dog? Nope, that was the last question. What breed was originally bred for helping fishermen? And the answer is a Labrador. So you're both wrong. I will, so that you don't confuse yourselves, the question was, which dog was bred specifically for fishermen, right? You're not 100% wrong with the Newfoundland dog, okay? Not 100%. However, the Newfoundland dog actually had a separate purpose before they found out that it could be good for this, whereas the Labrador was bred specifically for fishermen to drag their nets, to assist in recovery. This is why Labradors, as we discussed before, have been really instrumental in being guide dogs and etc. But so both of you are incorrect on that answer. I can see where you would think the Newfoundland dog could have been, but the Labrador is the only one that was specifically bred for it, whereas the Newfoundland dog was discovered for it, if that makes any sense. There are two different types of Labradors. So Bruce piped in here and he said, I thought a Labrador was a gun dog. Yes, they are. Labradors are known for two things. That is why there are two different types of Labradors. There's the British Labrador and then there's the American Labrador. And both of them are known specifically for their roles, but they are both Labradors, don't get me wrong. But if you look at a British Labrador and American Labrador, you can tell by the way they look. So like a British Labrador has that big, thick skull, that wide frame and whatnot. They are the ones that are good for retrieving and, the powerhouses, the ones that I was just referring to. But then you have the American Labrador, which is great for sleeking through high reeds and undetected and being able to zip back and forth. That's why they have more of a narrow face, exactly like this girl right here, right? Yeah. She's got more of a narrow face. She's the American Labrador. Does that make any sense? Do you need clarity on that? Are you a sucker, bears? Come here. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. Come here. You're so nice. Come on. Yeah. She's my girl. Are you nice? That's not gonna be comfortable for you, is it? She's feeling silky. All right, well, I'm really happy to see that Bruce and Dwayne are interacting, especially about music, because after this question, we're going to transition into actual music trivia. So we'll go from there. Currently, right now, neither one of you got a point there, so it's still 6-5. 6-5. So question number 10 of 10 for the dog-themed challenge would be, how many puppies can dogs safely whelp at once? On average. I'm not looking for the specific answer, the Wikipedia answer or whatnot. How many puppies can a dog safely whelp at once without needing a little bit of a boost? Because I know that with me, Sam's litter was 11. And not to give the answer, but that number, I needed to assist Mom on a regular basis. And with that, I'm going to be back in a couple of seconds, you guys. So, well, not a couple of seconds. I have to let my cat outside is really the answer. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm not going to leave you with that. I'm sorry. But for question 10 of 10, I'll be back in a moment. How many puppies can a dog safely whelp at once? And that's on average. Okay? Maybe I'll answer it now. Nico can wait a little bit. So Dwayne and Bruce have tied in some answers there. Bruce says 10 and Dwayne says 12. You guys are really optimistic. The actual answer is 5 to 8, depending on the breed, genetics, health, and age. Labs often fall right on the range. It's true. But the average dog has 10 nipples or less, right? I'll give like 10 nipples or less is the average for a regular dog, depending on the breed. Some of them have less because they're a smaller animal. So I'm going to give this one to Bruce. I'm going to give it to Bruce. The actual answer is 5 to 8. But when you think of Labradors, Ellen, for instance, this lady right here, she has 10 nipples. Her grandmother, Katie had 11 nipples. She had a bonus nipple. And the weird thing about Katie is that both litters that Katie ended up having were 11 puppies. It was like she was predetermined to have 11 nipples to support the 11 puppies she wound up having. So Dwayne, I am sorry to say that if this were The Price is Right, you are over. And Bruce, you get another point for your answer of 10. So Bruce is leading the way. We're going to transition over into the music category in a moment. I'm not finishing yet. You can see a black Labrador for sure. I'll grab one when I get back. I'm gonna let the cat out, and then I'll be back. And I think, I thought she was still behind me, but they're not. They're snuggled over there. I might be able to move the laptop, but I don't want to move this laptop too much. Otherwise, it ruins my setup. So I will be back momentarily, and we will transition over into the music category of trivia. So far, we have 2 strong contenders. We have Bruce and Dwayne. Dwayne has 4 and Bruce has 7 points. So we'll see where this goes in the next round. I feel that the 2 of you are still going to continue being head to head, and we'll see. So I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Stay on. And enjoy the puppies. I see you move. Hello, Sammy. How's my girl? Yeah. Okay. Let me move this up. Hi, guys. I'm back. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to sit next to my girl. And I think that Mr. Gus Gus is going to walk over here soon. Yes. Hello, Mr. Gus Gus. Come here. You're so nice. Don't smell there. Can you sit? Can you sit? Goodness. The boy. He stirs. Okay. I'm nervous because I have a cup in my hand. There we go. I got rid of the cup so that I can see you. Can you come up with the mama? Come on. so good. Can you come up? Oh, so good boy. You're so nice. Can you sit? You're so good. All right, this is my guy, Gus. And this is my guy, Mr. Joey. Hello, Jojo. Yes, I know. Oh, yes, I'm happy to see you, too. I am. Okay. I'm not a big fan of being licked on the face, on the neck. It's kind of okay, I guess. Okay, relax. Good boy. Mr. Joey. Now that his dad is up. There we go. That's what I'm asking for. That's what I like. Snuggling in. Okay. So we have a new person in the group. That's great. Oh, hello. Thank you very much for liking the live. They're waking up. The beasts. They're becoming alive. So we have Bobo Life number 1. Hello. It's nice to see you in here. We were just playing a little bit of trivia earlier, and we finished round 1 with Dwayne and Bruce. Currently, we're going to transition over into hello, Eddie. We're going to transition over into music category pretty soon. So if you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome to. At the end, the person with the most points, I'm going to send a prize to. So that's kind of fun. Some of you are animal owners. Some of you are not animal owners, and that's okay. You're just animal enthusiasts, which is great too. So whatever prize that I do actually send out to you guys, it'll be tasteful to your life, okay? Because I know that not everybody here has a pet. Right, Betty? Yeah, sweet girl. Okay. All right. Well, I'm bookend right now. I have my questions to my trivia, I think, underneath us. I'm not sure. Oh, no, I have it behind me. That's great. Do you guys want to transition over into the music category? And see how it is I can navigate with giving out trivia as well as entertaining dogs at the same time. I should have my own talk show. Yeah. I'm the new Ellen DeGeneres. Just nicer. Just nicer. You should spread that out on social media. Give her own talk show. How great would this be to be a talk show? Sitting down in the middle of a bunch of dogs that are just all craving your attention at the same time. And the challenge is, let's see how they can concentrate on what their original job was. I could do it. I think I could do it. So far, I have 5 dogs, and I'm still able to not end up on a rooftop shooting anybody. And I know that's a terrible thing to say, but yeah. It's a joke. It's a joke. Let's not go there. Oh, Mr. Joey Bowie, the youngest one. Hello. Okay, so a little tip and fact about everyone here is, here we go. They will play over each other to get my attention. Joey just slinked down. That was very tactical of you, Joey. Very good. He's going to start tormenting his dad in a second, which is even better. It's only been recently, actually, that Joey has been allowed to play with Gus. Gus has been pretty cranky about it. He wouldn't let his son play. All right, so I think they're awake. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to let them go outside and potty because usually when a puppy wakes up, I guarantee they need to potty immediately. Sammy is telling me this right now. I'm actually going to keep, thank you, Sam. I'm going to keep Sam in with me because she, as I said at the beginning of this broadcast, is a runaway renegade. And she will figure out anyway, if I'm not watching her on a regular basis, she will figure out a way to get out of the backyard if I'm not watching. Okay, Jojo, I think you want to go outside though, don't you? Yes, okay. All right, guys, I'll be right back. But if I don't let this guy out right now, because he is only 4.5 months old, he will pee on my floor and it will be my fault. So I'll be right back. Come on, babies. All right. Lots of noise. That was pretty dramatic. Ellen, you can stay if you like. No, you want to go inside as well? Cool. All right. All right. Get over here, you fool. You get over here, you fool. Okay. Come on. Sit. Do you want to kick off the music category with me? All right. Hi, guys. We're back. Me and Sammy. Hello. Okay. So we're going to kick off into the music category. The music category. Good day, everyone. Hello, Maple Dave. How are we this fine day? Pop. Thank you. Oh, she's sneaking in the kisses while she can, of course. I'm going to sneak down a little. So hopefully she won't be able to reach me with her slimy tongue. You guys, I'm not a fan of being licked on the face. I'm just not. Can you lie down? Here. Come here. Down. Lie down. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. All right, Maple Dave. You came at the right time. You came at the right time. We are having trivia. We just transitioned over into our second category, which is music. I let the other dogs out just now to do their dirty, sinful business. And now we're keeping this beautiful beefcake inside for now because we can't trust you. Just the way it is. She's too smart. She's too smart. So let me see where, there we go. Hold on, baby girl. We got to get the music category up. We do. You have to get the music category up. You're so nice. You're so nice. Are you on my pen? Are you? I'm not sure. Okay. We'll just keep going. She's going to keep wanting to grab onto my hand. So, ugh. Okay, stop. I'm not a big fan, like I said, of being licked in the face. But she's got this, like, what's the name of that creature? An anteater? Yeah. And that's what she wants to do. Okay, so as I said before, hello everybody who is still in here right now. We have had a pretty good challenge on the go. I've been asking some trivia questions. We just finished the dog category, and now we're going to transition over into the music category. The reason why I chose some of these topics is because I've noticed over the podcasts that I've done in the past that these are all the topics that generally everyone of all walks of life are able to connect with and enjoy together. So, I mean, we've already had some bantering conversation between Dwayne and Bruce earlier, giving music suggestions and discovering different things. One thing, Bruce, that you would know about Dwayne, or should know about Dwayne, is that every Friday he does Vinyl Fridays on his Facebook page. For some reason, it's like the spirits are coming. All of my lights just all of a sudden started flickering and dimming. Weird. Like, I can see one lamp, but not all of them at the same time. That's weird. So whoever it is that's here, spiritually, welcome. And I hope you enjoy the show. The lights were flickering earlier for the people who just joined. So I'm just kind of joking around. The spirits just came. So yeah, getting back to it, we're doing some trivia, and we just transitioned over into the music category. And I hope you enjoy. Currently, right now, Dwayne and Bruce are the ones who are the top contenders, but anybody can join and interact and have some fun. If you want to add some questions and or things into the group, I'm more than welcome to take on all of those as well. So I'm going to ask my first trivia question with regards to a music category. We're going to ask 10 questions in that category and we'll see who gets on top. So the first question, everybody, is what is the most wildly played instrument in the world? The most widely played instrument in the world. I thought I would make this a little bit more difficult in questions because I know that I know you guys know your stuff. So what is the widest played instrument in the world, everyone? And while you're thinking of that answer, oh, we've got one answer already pegged in. I'm going to see if I can find my pen. Yes, I know, Sam. Yes, I kind of figured it slid between the couch. I did. Okay, we're still waiting on one. All right. So Dwayne, in his typical fashion, he answered in Newfoundlandese. Hi, can I try? All right. Well, we have 3 answers that have just come in, and I am sorry to say, everybody, that the widest instrument played in the world is actually the piano. It's playing in the background right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is. And the reason is because of its versatility. It's used in nearly every genre, and it's a foundation in music in itself. So this is why the piano has been chosen as the most versatile instrument in the world. So there you go. Nobody gets a point on that one. Dave is in the game, though, so I will add his name to the tally. There's going to be another couple categories that I believe everybody here it will be really great with. So it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. So your next question with regarding to music, again, which band is known for the iconic album, The Dark Side of the Moon? Which band is known for that album? I got a feeling everybody's going to get this answer. Sam! I'm getting her back for you, HRTDT. Come here, baby girl. Come on. You're so good. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Okay. She wants me to rub her arm, and that's fine. And hello to the new people who just joined the group. We're playing a little bit of trivia right now, and Sammy is entertaining us as we do so. The question that was posed to everyone is, you're pulling me away, see? Yes, I know. And then look at me in the face. Ew. Mama, ew. Stop this. God, I hate being licked in the face, everybody. You're seeing this live, but seriously, I'm being bullied. Somebody call someone. I'm being bullied. All right. So sorry. Which band is known for the iconic album Dark Side of the Moon? And I have 3 people who have, actually just 2 people who have tied in on that question, and that is Dwayne. Dwayne answered Pink Floyd, and Bruce, he answered as well, Pink Floyd. Both of you are absolutely correct, so you both get a point. Sammy, get off my leg. Nope, you just want to lick my face. Cool. All right, all right. Well, and so that switches the score from 8 to 6. Bruce is still ahead, Dwayne. Bruce is still ahead. But it's still anybody's game. Like I said, once we get into, this is pretty common too, by the way, where Sam just stares lovingly out the window. It's pretty common. It's because she wants to be out there right now, running away and going into other people's yards when she shouldn't be. That's why. She's telling you need a wash. I'm happy she didn't sniff or lick somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to put it out there. I said it. I went there. And now I'm moving on. Okay. So next question. Sorry. Yeah, I told you guys that. Great. The next question is, which singer is known as the king of pop? The king of pop, everybody. Dwayne has come in and he has weighed in with the answer Michael Jackson. Dwayne believes that the king of pop is Michael Jackson. And so does Bruce. Well. Okay. Is there anyone else out there that would like to weigh in as to who they think the king of pop is? Lady M. Lady M also says Michael Jackson. Lady M, thank you for joining the conversation. I'm not sure if you're tracking what we're doing right now, but we're having a couple of quiz questions, and it's going to be a couple of different categories. Currently, right now, we're in the music category. And thank you, Michael Jackson, for weighing in. Just wanted you to know that I'm making a tally here, and for everyone who has their answer correct, they get a point. And at the end of this, there are 4 categories. Whoever has the highest score, I'm going to send a prize to. So thank you very much for weighing in on your answer. Now, getting back to the question, who is the king of pop? The king of pop is Michael Jackson. You are all absolutely correct. I have added your chits to the list here. And currently right now, we are sitting at Bruce at 9, Dwayne at 7, and Lady M, you have 1 point and you are now on the board. There are 2 other categories to happen, so you never know who's going to win, right? What maybe your strength is the other person's weakness, and etc. So let's see. Next category. Not category. My apologies, everyone. Next question. What is the highest male singing voice type? What's the highest sounding voice for a man if you were part of a group? Who would be the highest? What category would they place in a choir or on a stage as the highest voice? There was a group called the 4 blank. Pavarotti was one of them. There's one of your another clue. Okay, so Lady M has come in and said soprano. Dwayne Kearney has come in and said tenor. Be interesting to see if Bruce is able to answer that question. For the person who just tuned in there, we are answering a music trivia question, and the question was, what is the highest male singing voice type? We have 3 answers right now. Lady M says soprano, Dwayne Kearney, he says tenor, and Bruce, you say tenor as well. Guys, I would like to reveal that the correct answer is tenor. Bruce, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure it's the 4 tenors. But whichever it is, in all honesty, I think you're right, Bruce. Huh. Okay, well, there you go. Those who can't do teach. Those who don't know may as well listen, right? Yeah. So, guys, the answer for everyone is the tenor. So we have Bruce down with a point, and we have Dwayne down with a point. Lady M, I'm really sorry, but soprano was incorrect. However, there's more questions to come. More questions. Okay, so the next question, you guys, is who wrote the song Imagine? Who wrote the song Imagine? Imagine all the people. I am not. And you know what? Who wrote the song Imagine? And I'll give a bonus point to someone out there when it was released. Ooh, Lady M and Bruce, both of you weighed in with the same name, John Lennon. I'll give you a bonus point if you know when it was also released. Dwayne also comes in at John Lennon. Awesome. Okay. All right. The bonus point has passed. I have not seen a reply yet, and I'm even speaking slowly. There we go. The dates are starting to come in. All right. So Bruce says John Lennon, and he believes that it was released in 1973. Lady M says John Lennon and believes that the date was released on 1978. And Dwayne weighs in with John Lennon as well. And he says that the bonus is it was released on 1971. Out of the three questions, all of you got the question correct, but the one that gets the bonus point is Dwayne. It was released in 1971. So congratulations, Dwayne. You get 2 points. And Lady M and Bruce, you both get 1 point, which leaves us with a score so far of Bruce, you are at 11. Dwayne, you are at, you got a bonus point there. My apologies. Dwayne, you are at 10. And Lady M, you have 2 points. So there you go. Still neck to neck with Bruce, and it could be anybody's game, really. We'll see what the next answer holds. It's a good sound. What classical composer became completely deaf? And still composed, by the way. And still composed. I will give you bonus points. Let me think. In 1971, I was, I think, in grade 2 or 3 at that point. I was born the year that you actually guessed. I was born in 78. All right, so Bruce is the first one to weigh in on the answer. And the question was, which classical composer became completely deaf? I will give a bonus point for anyone who can say, how did that person compose afterwards? What was one of the things they tapped in on as a result of being deaf that helped them in creating and still composing music? We have 2 answers in right now, which is awesome. Both of you have said Beethoven. Dwayne went with the full name of Beethoven, which is Ludwig van Beethoven, which is awesome. Does anybody know how after he had after he had lost his hearing? Bonus answer. How did he still continue? What skill did he have to tap in on in order to continue? Bruce weighed in and he said vibrations. I'm going to go and get the other dogs inside right now. I will let you ponder over that bonus answer, and I will be right back.
You're so good. Come on. Go back in the living room. Good puppies. Come on in. Come on. People want to see you. Yes. People want to see you. Up. Up. You're so good. Oh my goodness. There you go, handsome. We have everybody. Except for Mr. Gus Gus. He's been outside a lot lately. Like longer than normal. Can you sit, baby girl? Can you sit? Sit. Sit. You're so nice. Oh, I just got attacked. Okay. Labrador love. Labrador love. Dwayne, thank you very much. I love my dogs too. They're pretty great. This is the newest one right here. This is Joey. Hey, Jojo. Oh, he's not used to be. I don't have. Oh, and Mr. Gus Gus has finally decided he wanted to come in. What are you up to? Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. You stay. You stay. You stay. I'm just gonna let Gus in, guys. Stay. Stay. Okay. All right. Gus just wanted to go and get some water and whatnot, and I respect that. I respect that. Don't touch me. All right. Back in business. We got all of our puppies. Come on up here. Up. Thank you. Okay. I'm back. Hi, everybody. Here are my babies. Aw, thank you. You're so kind. You're so kind. Seriously, I'm spoiled. I've got the bestest puppies. I do. I got the best. Even when they're trying to attack, I still like you. And when they knock my phone over, I still love you. Even when you do all these things, they're still not. Why are you all of a sudden doing this? Up. Up. Here. Up. Good boy. All right, there's Mr. Joey. He's the newest of the group. And hi, Ellen. Ellen decided to come over and say hello. This is good. You've been off on your own the whole time. You've been off on your own the whole time. Oh my goodness. The love. The love. Hello. Looks like we got a couple of extra people in the group right now. That's great. Right now, hey everybody, we're playing music trivia. And so far we have Bruce in the lead by 1 point. Dwayne is next up, and then we've got Lady M, but it's still anybody's game. So for those who just joined, thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying the love that's happening behind me, the very boisterous love. I think Mr. Gus Gus wants in now. Hold on a minute. Hold on, Jojo, you stay. Gus Gus, come. You're so cute. Come on in. Okay, one up. Up. Gus Gus, up. Good puppies. Can you sit? Sit. There we go. You're so good. You're so nice. Hey, are you so nice? Why? Why are you so nice? Okay, if I get in the middle, they're gonna like torture the heck out of me, but whatever. Whatever. They're lovers. They're lovers. All right. Well, here is the one that is sitting on the floor with me. Ow. It's almost like you think that the dogs aren't real. So you want them to be sitting on the floor with me. I'll tell you, I'm leaning against one right now. That's Betty. She's the lazy one. Joey is being really rude right now, and he's trying to pull my hair. That's not cool. Kind of reminds me of Chris Edwards in grade 7. He had a crush on me, and he used to pull on my hair all the freaking time.
and he used to poke me with his pen. I had this this white shirt. I was all proud of it. And I went to school one day with it, and I came back with pen marks all over my back. It's Chris Edwards. Maybe that's what I should have called you. It was Chris, not Joey. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's transition over into continuing our trivia, our music trivia, anyways, with everyone. So our last question was, what classical composer became completely deaf? The answer is absolutely Beethoven, and the vibrations were the reasons. So I don't believe that I've granted any points on there yet, and I believe that Bruce and Dwayne got that right. Both of you got the bonus. I'm going to leave it at that, and we will move on to the next trivia question. Music, right? He doesn't like my song. You don't like it? Oh, okay. That's not nice. That's not nice. Can you sit? Come here, please. That's my boy. He's so good. He's so nice. This is my newest one, you guys. Joey. He is 4.5 months old. He's still new to the game. You're still new to the show. You're still new. But he is beautiful, and he looks just like his mother. Truly. He does. Can you sit? Oh, my goodness. Here. That's my boy. Okay. You sit there. I'll ask some questions. You can chew on my face. It'll probably be an improvement anyways. All right, so you guys ready for the next question? Joey's been a little bit of a distraction, which I'm totally fine with because, I mean, seriously, look at this. Just look at it. So, next question. Which artist holds the record for the most Grammy wins? Which artist has the most Grammy wins? I think I've asked this question to you guys before in a previous trivia night. I think I did. All right. So the question was, which artist has the most Grammy wins? Bruce so far has chimed in with Beyonce. Bruce, are you a Beyonce fan? I don't think you're jealous, just I don't know how that song goes. I don't think you're ready, both just jealous. I don't think you're ready for this because Bruce's body is bootylicious. So yeah. How could you not love teddy bears like this? Teddy bears. You're not saying that you're bootylicious, Bruce? You never know. Sam, or Ellen. I didn't even see that happening. So thank you for pointing that out. Ellen, can you stop licking your pee-pee? Actually, guys, she's not even licking her pee-pee. She's licking her inner thigh. She is grooming herself, though. That was a very, very nice way of putting it. So we only have the 2, 3. Oh, wonderful. 3 answers. Sorry, Dwayne. I missed your answer there. Ellen, could you not lick me while I do this? I'll hold your hand. Sure. Ow. So the question was, who has the most Grammy wins? And the actual answer was Beyonce. So you're correct. Lady M, Bruce, and Dwayne, you are all correct. You get all a point. Mr. Gus, were you trying to say Beyonce as well? No? All right. Well, don't get on me. Don't get on me. I don't know your language. I don't know. I know what you're saying. Okay. Cool.
Oh my goodness. I guess they want to take over the show now. They want to show you their musical talent. I'm going to step away from them for a second. You guys singing? Out of fairness, I gave them freedom. Having them cooped up in here isn't the most ideal way of having a life, right, Gus or Betty? But I'll be honest. If anybody wanted to come back and join me for like companionship, I knew you'd be the first one. You're so sweet. Hello. No biting, baby. Yeah, Gus is he can be when he gets into his moods. You're so sweet. This is the youngest one. He's the big suckaduck. He doesn't know any better. He doesn't know that he doesn't have to listen to me yet. The others think that. They do. They think that. And they get away with it sometimes. Can you come up here? Yes, I know. You're my boy. You're my goofy boy. Are you a weirdo? I'm a weirdo. I just released a video about him being a weirdo. Didn't I? I guess he didn't want to talk about that. It wasn't his proudest moment. So, let's get into our second last music trivia question. What is the national instrument? I don't think that's the correct answer, Gus. I didn't even get the question out before you were already answering me. Okay. Can I ask? Cool. Hey, guys. What's the national instrument of Scotland? I have just been passed over. Come here, Hudson. Lady M, thank you so much for being in here. We really appreciate it. Ooh, she guesses the drum. I'll let you know. If you want to watch this video tomorrow, it'll be posted on my regular page, and you'll be able to review all of the questions and answers that we went over today. I really appreciate you being in here. The national instrument of Scotland. No, I really appreciate it. I hope you come back soon. I'm hoping to have a feed like a live like this, like at least once a month, so we can all like kind of touch base and get to know each other a little more and have a little fun on a lazy day like today. And especially since like it's winter outside, we get out less. We do. I hope that this page can become something for you to look forward to on a live. So we have 3 answers that have been submitted. We have Lady M, who had said drum. Dwayne had said bagpipes, as well as I believe Bruce had said bagpipes. Yes, he did. I know that Dwayne is a big fan of Bon Scott, and I can definitely tell you that bagpipes is absolutely the correct answer. So I will put you both down. I'm sorry, Lady M, you did not get that correct. You are currently at 3 points. Bruce, you are sitting at 13. Dwayne, you are sitting at 12. You're still 1 behind. Don't worry, there's going to be some bonus questions later. And 5, 10, 12. And Lady M, you are at 3. Dave came in, he answered once and then left again. So I don't know if he's still here or not. or maybe just not participating in the question and answers games, which is fine too. Some people just come in here just to see the dogs, and HRTDT is definitely one of them. I have been trying to incorporate what you're asking for on top of the trivia game. And actually, come here, Sam. Look at this. Sit. Sit. Can I see? What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? Sam, look. You've got somebody there that was looking for you specifically. Hey? Can I put this here so people can see your beautiful face? Hey, see your beautiful face. Yeah, you are pretty. There you go. There you go. Okay, now let's get into the last music trivia question, and we'll see what the totals are. I have a feeling this is going to be a tiebreaker. Not a tiebreaker, but I think it's going to be a make or breaker. Last one. Which Beatle was the drummer? Mr. Gus Gus. So the question is, who was the drummer in the band The Beatles? It wasn't Gus. And it wasn't me. But if you let me drum on you, that's pretty great too. You have to remember that Gus is about, 40 pounds heavier. Sorry, less heavy than me. That's what happens. That's fair. That's fair. I know. She has the ball. Get the ball. Get that ball. Get it. Here. You want this ball? And they're gone. All right. So let's see if anybody has answered our questions. Perfect. So for the people who just tuned in, we are playing trivia. And currently right now we are on our last music themed question. And the question was, which Beatle was the drummer of, who was the drummer of the Beatles? We got two answers in here. Bruce had said Ringo Starr, as well as Dwayne said Ringo Starr. Dwayne also said, I own several of the Beatles' self-entitled albums. And I got to say, Ringo's music is absolutely awesome. Bruce then tied in and he said, or do you want the original one? Ooh. Dwayne. Who is the original Beatles drummer? Bruce? You confirm if he's correct. Because I don't know who the original Beatles drummer was. I thought it was Ringo Starr. Both of you were absolutely correct, by the way. Ringo Starr was the drummer of the Beatles. But I thought he played for the entire duration of the band. So if there's some little twister there, do tell. Black Labrador, one is in the room. He's the older one. Betty is down here playing ball with her mom. But as soon as I get an opportunity to pull her onto the frame, I certainly will. Yes. In the same year, they had Norman Chapman. Sorry. Again, I know a couple of songs of the Beatles. I wouldn't say that I'm like a diehard fan. I'm not really on that gravy train. There's a couple of songs that I obviously know of the Beatles, but I don't know, more of a Lennon fan when he left. John Lennon just superseded. That's all. Like, in my opinion. In my opinion. Okay.
what I'm going to do is we're pretty close here. So actually, Dwayne and Bruce are having a slight conversation here. Dwayne said that they had 5 drummers in total, the Beatles, that is. He mentioned Tommy Moore. And in the same year that he said that they had Norman Chapman. Dwayne says, I think Norman Chapman was actually first, but he's not sure on that. So if anyone here knows the difference, thank you, Betty, for giving me the feather duster. Hello. You're not supposed to have the feather dusters, but thank you for bringing it to me. I appreciate it. So that it didn't get destroyed. That's nice. You're welcome. Are you telling me I need to do my screen? There. Thank you. No, don't touch. Don't touch it. Thank you for giving it to me, though. I'm going to put it right here, and you're not going to touch it. No, no, no. No, no, no. You don't have to do that. Okay, Mommy, put it right here. You don't touch. You don't touch. You don't touch. Sit. Can you sit? Sit. Betty, sit. You're not gonna. I know. Oh, yeah, you are. All right. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. All right. So getting back to the Beatles and the drummer, which is what we were just discussing. Dwayne's last comment to us was he thinks that Norman Chapman was actually, but he wasn't quite sure. And then he piped in and said they went through both drummers in 1960, but I assume he meant both. He went through both drummers in the 1960s. Bruce is now piping in, and he's saying that Pete Best was the drummer before Ringo Starr. Pete Best, Dwayne says, came before Ringo Starr. That is correct. At 1506 and 1505. Yeah, okay. So very cool. There you go, guys. I just learned something new about the Beatles, which is cool. I thought that Ringo Starr was the same drummer all throughout, and that was that. Okay, let's start with the next round. That was the music round. I think you guys did really well there. I thought for sure that that would be a good topic for you all to weigh in on. So I'm happy that I was right in that. I'll incorporate more things like that in future lives as well. She did lay down. That is why she's not in frame anymore. she's right here. Look. Oh, I don't know if you can see her. The laptop is too attached. I don't want to ruin my frame. Yeah. So congratulations right now, Dwayne, Bruce, you are still neck and neck. Bruce, you are still 1 point ahead of Dwayne. So now I think this is the wild card category. Let's see what both of you are like with your geography, and we'll go from there. We have 10 questions about geography that are upcoming, and we will see who wins at the very end. If I have to do if you guys end up getting a tie, I do have some questions that we could go through to see who, like a sudden death kind of thing. So we'll see. Okay, next. Well, not next, actually, Dwayne. All right, we got a little bit of a drummer in the Beatles thing here. I'm not going to move on until we all get to know what they're discussing here. It's pretty interesting. So Dwayne had left behind with saying Pete Best came before Ringo Starr, and that is correct. Guys, we're referring back to who is the original drummer of the Beatles, and Dwayne and Bruce seem to know a lot about the Beatles, and they're checking in on who and listing off all of the drummers. Ringo Starr was the answer. However, they knew about other drummers that existed before the band, I guess, I'm assuming became overly popular. So then Dwayne had weighed in and said, but before Pete, there was Tommy Moore, Norman, Chapman, Andy, White, and even a guy called Colin Hanson. I have never heard of any of these names. Maple Dave says, at HRTDT, is that an image of Landon Norris? Maple Dave is kind of like a walking Wikipedia, so I'm sure that he would pick up on these things. So HRDDT, he says, hi, can I see a black lab? I have a black lab right here. Right here. This is my Betty booth.
Sorry that she's, where's her head? Betty. Beautiful girl. She's gone again. Yeah, but HRTDT, Maple Dave was asking if the image on your screen there is Landon Norris. I know that Dave is a very big soccer fan, so this is probably where he's gravitating towards. I'm not a big soccer fan. Don't know, but you guys can discuss that. You can, if you like. And that's the puppy, by the way, playing with his mother. They are loud. All right, Maple Dave. Actually, this is kind of your category, my friend. We are talking geography at this point. We're just about to transition into a couple of questions for all of y'all to answer, and geography is now the category that we're about to transition to. I believe that Dave may have you all on the geography category. We'll see. Let's see if we can get a little bit. There we go. This is what they do. All right, so let's actually ask that question, okay? Let's start with the geography, and we'll see who wins. After that, I will be signing off. So let's see what questions we can get through. What is the longest river in the world? What is the longest river in the world? Sam. They have decided. Let me see if I can get them in the shot. All right, it's just your mama. All right, do we have any answers? Hello. So the question was geography driven. What is the longest river in the world? What's the longest river in the world, Jojo? What do you think? They're gone. Okay, so Bruce and Dwayne, you have both gotten that correct. The Nile is the longest river in the world. I have a feeling I'm going to have to unplug my laptop in a second because they're going to knock it over. There you go. That could have been a disaster. Got my stool. Okay, so there you go. You both get 1 point for that. Dwayne, you're going to have to rely on some of these bonus questions, I think. Okay, I'm pretty sure Dwayne typed this response so that he could hear me try tapping into my normal Newfie accent. Okay.
See how it goes. I'm going to say, first of all, I'm going to say that Dwayne has Louie. Louie is Sam. This one's here. Biological brother, same litter, all that stuff. Joey here is half brother to her. So Dwayne has Louie, and he is a gorgeous yellow lab. Like, gorgeous, like, yellow lab.
Just like you. You're pretty.
Yeah, so just put it up there. So Dwayne weighed in and he said, I'm going to try this in a Newfie accent because Dwayne's from Newfoundland. Louie, hold on. Me. All right, I'm good. Louie would love to be there. Now what chaos they would be by. Like Lord the Thunder and Jesus she'd be. Yes, they would be bouncing off each other and probably wearing each other's skin at this point. I would imagine. They're very high-strung animals. I know that Louie's the one that, by the way, when I posted, the dog that was like constantly thumping his front paws, that was Louie, everybody. Okay, so I am going to ask the next question. Which ocean is the deepest? And I'll let you see mom and son while you're answering that question. Which ocean is the deepest? Which ocean is the deepest?
Which ocean is the deepest?
You guys done showing off? Okay, I'm back. I thought that. Hey, Gus. How's my boy? I'll let you see me and them at the same time because we're family, right? Yes, we are. You're so good. You're so nice. Okay, so which ocean is the deepest? The correct answer is the Pacific Ocean. Dwayne typed in and he said the Pacific Ocean. Bruce, you typed in and you said the Atlantic Ocean. Bonus question. Joey's really verbal. I'll give you a bonus answer. Okay, are you ready for this, Dwayne? Why is the Pacific? What is something that is very significant within the Pacific Ocean that makes it the deepest? That is your bonus. Hello, Gus. I'm going to go get some treats in between. You want some treats?
Come here. Up. Up. Good puppies. Good puppies. Okay. Come here. Come here. Up. Up. All right. Let's see. Gentle. Gentle. Up. Up. Good girl. All right. Dwayne, did you figure it out? Oh, Bruce did. Damn, Bruce, you're like a savage. If Dwayne gets Mariana's trench, you are tied. Oh, snap, mothers. Okay, looks like Dwayne just tied it up with the bonus point. The bonus point. Wham. Okay. You both are 15-15. You are tied. You are tied. But saved you. You got the Atlantic Ocean wrong, but Mariana Trench brought you back to life. But Dwayne got it as well. So Dwayne gets 2 points for that. Correction. Dwayne gets 2 points for that. You get 1. Dwayne's ahead. Actually, I forgot to give you the bonus point. So Dwayne, you're at 16. Yeah, 16. Bruce, you are at 15. Dwayne got 2 points for that round. Bruce, you got 1 point for that round. Actually, no, that still brings you even. Never mind, guys. I'll cut back. I swear. Okay. I like this one. Which continent has the most countries? Dwayne, you're being called out by Bruce. Sounds like he thinks that you're using Google. Ugh. That's right. That's right. Bruce, you got to put your feet down. I'm not saying anything otherwise. I can't prove nothing. I'm here with you guys, clearly, reading out these questions. So I don't know. Dwayne, what is your rebuttal to said accusation? Okay, are you supposed to have that in your mouth, Mr. Jojo? No, you're not. Can I have that? Thank you. Oh, no. Where's the contents? Guys, don't touch. Get. Don't touch. Don't touch. Yummy. That's actually not good. That's not good. You can't do it. That's not good. All right. Okay. Dwayne, can you back yourself up? You are being called out. I'm going to get surrounded by dogs because I did this on purpose. So that I could have both dogs in the frame. All right, so the question here was, I remember Dwayne being pretty good at geography. I thought that Dave would be here to kick his ass, to be honest, but Bruce, you are an intelligent man as well. The last question that I had asked everyone was, which continent has the most countries? And the answer is Africa. And why? It has 54 internationally recognized nations. 54. That's crazy. I knew it was big, but I didn't know that it was that big. So in the comments itself, Dwayne had said Africa. That is correct. Bruce, you said Asia. That is incorrect. So now, Dwayne, you are ahead by 1 point. And 16-15. Worrying up, Bruce. There are other bonus questions that are going to be ensuing as we speak. He said, what Labrador is called on the paw to you? Which Labrador? All of them will give me the paw, to be honest. Legit. It's kind of Ellen's go-to. This one here, like her. She's a big paw dog. She's a big paw dog. Ellen. Joey, down. No, down, down, down. Good boy. You're so good. Pa, pa, Ellen, pa. Oh, you sit pretty. Ellen, sit pretty. Thank you. Down. Sam, pa, 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 pa. Thank you. Oh, I know you're going to give me pa. Here you go. See? So great. Labradors are very food driven. It's the only reason I'm able to get them here like this right now, to be honest. They're just so concentrated on this bag. They're going to do anything I ask. Hello, Clara. I hope that you had a great weekend. Clara is my niece, everyone. My niece by marriage, by love. I don't know. I feel more comfortable saying niece. Here's the whole crew. You haven't actually met Joey yet, have you? I don't think you have. Currently, right now, we're playing some trivia with some of the people, and Dwayne and Bruce have been back to back this entire time, off by 1 point. And just recently, with the question, the largest continent with the most nations inside of it, the answer was Africa, and Dwayne had gotten it correct, bringing him into the lead. Into the lead. At the end of this with the trivia, the person who gets the most points wins. And they get a special prize from us here at Kearney's Labradors, which is a win-win for everybody, huh? A win-win for everyone. So, which ocean is the deepest is one of the questions that we had already covered. My next one is, what is the smallest country in the world? The smallest country in the world, everyone. Clara, always the clever one. Clara says Vatican City. Limmer's Monkeys. I can just imagine who this is. Says Monaco. And then Clara Lim says, it is from Ben, my nephew. It is Ben now. Wonderful. Oh, goodness gracious. So the question was, what is the smallest country in the world, everyone? Smallest country in the world. Well, this is my bribe. I don't know where my pen is anymore. One of them are sitting on it, I'm sure. Easy. Nope. Nope. Okay, so far we have one person that has two people who have answered. Monaco is incorrect. The correct answer is Vatican City. And Sam just took the treat bag. Did you guys notice that? She's literally just probably going to sit there and hold it in her mouth like she does until somebody takes it from her. She's going to defend it so that the other dogs don't get it, basically. Gus, do you have to go back outside, little man? Or do you just want to bum for treats? I think it's just a bumming for treats that you're looking at. Okay, so Clara got that one correct. I'm just waiting to see if anyone else had actually put a thing in. Dwayne had said Papua New Guinea, ? It was me on Clara's computer, Ben said. I was picking up on that, Ben. Great job. Great job. So I know that you're clever as well. That's great. Thank you for joining us. And then Bruce had said Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. You know what? All really, really great answers. However, the only one that got it correct was Ben, who was using Clara's computer. So Ben, you are on the board, my friend. You are on the board with 1 point. With 1 point. Great job. Great job. I'm going to put that here so they'll all be good. They will. It's the trick. They think they're going to get. May I have that? Thank you very much. I'm going to put that right there. Thank you. Okay, so the next question, you guys. What country is both in Europe and in Asia? Which country is in both Europe and Asia? All right, Ben answers with Russia. I'm not going to let the answer out of the bag yet. So we have one answer from Ben. Russia. I'll reiterate the question. Which country is both in Europe and in Asia? And I'm going to let Gus out. It seems like he might need to go outside. I'll be right back, and I'll review your answers once I get back. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't you touch that bag of treats. I'm going to lay this here. Don't touch. Come. Come. Let's go outside. Come on, baby. Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. Thank you. I think she thought that I would not notice that she had it in her mouth, but I did. Okay. I haven't gotten too much of a flow from that last question. The question was, which country is both in Europe and in Asia? We received a couple of answers. Oh, good. They're starting to come in. That's great. So Ben says Russia, Dwayne says Russia, and Bruce says Turkey. The correct answer is Turkey. It's a transcontinental nation. This is why Turkey is correct. So great job, Bruce. Looks like you just tied it up with Dwayne. Next question. Which country has the most time zones? Which country has the most time zones? And I will say this will include territories, if that helps anyone. It includes territories. You just chilling now? All of a sudden, she's dedicated to sitting here. I wonder why. Okay, so Limmer's Monkeys. I love that name, by the way. I do. Limmer's Monkeys says Canada. The question, everyone, that was posed out there for you guys to know, which country has the most time zones, and that includes territories. Which country has the most time zones? Dwayne says, oh, crap. Should have Googled that. Oh, did you actually put in a different answer, Dwayne? I didn't see it. Russia turkey. He said, oh crap, could have Googled that. Can call Labradors sit in the floor with you and try to rub them? No. Look how sad she looks, cute guys. Like she really wants that bag of treats. I'm just gonna put that there so you can actually see why she is being the way she is. Okay, she's probably being the most still that she's ever been. She's a statue. So Ben had come in with France. Bruce said Russia, and Dwayne had said Russia. The correct answer is, Ben, you are correct. It is France. The hint that I gave you guys was the territories part. Yeah. Because France, they have a lot of overseas regions that span a bunch of global time zones. I know that. Where in North America on the eastern coast does France have an island located, and what is it called? Bonus question. You learned that in history class? That's pretty great. I wasn't sure, Melissa, if it was you or if it was Gareth. Because you and I have similar nicknames. My name is Holly Lee the Bumblebee, and I know sometimes you go by Bumblebee Lynn or be something like that. So I kind of figured the monkeys part was Gareth. Cute, still cute name. Ile de Madeleine. Ile de Madeleine is the name of, it is one of the islands, actually. You're not incorrect with that. Madeleine, yes. I've always wanted to go there, to be honest. The other one that I was referring to would be Saint-Pierre-et-Miquelon. That is located off the island of Newfoundland. It is a territory belonging to France. And you can get there within 30 minutes from my hometown on a boat. So both are correct. Great. So Melissa, you are in the contending. Ben, you get a point, a bonus point. Melissa, you got a point. Lady M, she is gone, unfortunately. Dwayne and Bruce, neither one of you got that correct. So I will move on. See, like I was saying, guys, this is anybody's game, regardless of when you join. It all depends, because we went with 4 different categories, and everybody has their strengths. Everyone has their weaknesses. So this is really great. I'm glad that you guys are participating and getting the answers right, too. I'm impressed. That's great. What is the largest country in the world by land area? That is your next question. Which is the largest country in the world by land area? All right. Ben has chimed in with his answer. I'm not going to read it out loud because I don't want other people to be cheating. Melissa has concurred with Ben on her answer. I'll have a bonus bonus answer to this, I think, as well. So I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the answer is Russia. So Ben and Melissa, you are both correct on that one. Now my bonus question to you both would be, how many square kilometers does it have? How many square kilometers is Russia? I could even go deeper into that. I could make another bonus question for anybody out there. How many time zones does Russia have? Dwayne and Bruce also piped in with Russia. Ben says it's 16 million. You are so close, Ben. You are so close. I think I'm going to go by Price is Right rules here. If anyone else comes as close as you, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like giving you a bonus point there, but I got to wait until other people weigh in on it to see how close they are with the answer. You're very close. Okay. That's another minute down after. I know that there's a lag in here. That's why I kind of let things scroll on like I do. But okay, I will give that to you, Ben, because it's actually 17 million instead of 16 million. But honestly, I'm impressed. So I'm going to give you a point for that. Let's move on. What continent has the... I already asked that question, so I'm going to move on. There we go. Bruce piped in with the zones question. So yeah, you were, for Russia, it's 11 time zones in Russia. 11 time zones. Can you believe that, guys? Crazy. It's a huge country, though. I mean, I think this one is something everybody wouldn't hesitate in answering. There will be a bonus question on this one, too. I think I can incorporate a bonus question in on this question. So what country has the largest population? Which country has the largest population? Which country has the largest population? He also, Ben says that in his history class, he learned that it was China, and specifically Shanghai. He learned this in history class. Was it recently you learned this in history class, Ben? Like, is this the semester that you just started? Bruce also says China. Awesome. I'm going to hold up here. I'm not sure if Melissa is weighing in or if Dwayne is weighing in. The question was, well, everybody's going with China. Interesting. The question was, and I'm just about to get into the answer. Wow. Clean sweep across the board, eh, everybody? Clean sweep across the board. What country has the largest population? And the answers that I've received from all is China. Clara is driving. Are you guys listening to me on the car radio? Because that's pretty freaking awesome. Clara, drive carefully. Don't get distracted.
All right, so everybody here has answered China, and Dwayne just came in and said there's definitely a lag. Some people are answering before I even hear the question. Interesting. Okay, that's why I have been kind of waiting out. I'm finding that there's between a 30 to a 60-second delay in some areas. So if I seem a little silent in between, it's usually because I need the other frequencies to catch up before I can move on. So the question was again, what country has the largest population? All had answered. Ben, Dwayne, Bruce, and Melissa had all answered consistently with the same answer, which is China. In this at this time, it is incorrect. However, it was China up until 2023, where India had actually surpassed China's population. But China definitely has the second highest growth trend in the world for sure. But India has surpassed China now, apparently. Okay, so no one gets a point for that. Sorry, guys. Semantics. I that's why I asked Ben. I was like, when did you learn that? Did you learn that this semester or not? Because this is according to the 2023 and onward census. I don't know if your history books were based on stats prior to 2023. I'm not sure, but it's India. Which US state has the most lakes? There you go, guys. I know some of you are not on this side of the pond, but these are like Grand Lakes that we're talking about here. So which United States state has the most amount of lakes? And a hint for anyone out there that's been following me, it is a place I just came from. I went up there for a week and just got back a couple weeks ago from this exact US state. No one uses books anymore. You are correct there, Melissa. Way to point out how old I am. I know they use iPads and everything now, don't they? I don't know what they do in school anymore. We didn't even have computers in my school. It wasn't until I was in grade 10 before I actually got a computer. And it wasn't my computer, it was the school's computer, and there was only one computer in the whole school. It certainly wouldn't be mobile like they are now. It was one of those big TV screen things. And the bottom of it was built into the screen. So yeah, computers. Okay. So again, I'm just filling in some time because it does seem like we are getting a little bit of a lag. I'm finding that the UK and Newfoundland are getting a longer lag than Montreal, it seems. So there we go. All right. So whenever I see Bruce and Dwayne piping in, I know that everybody has gotten the communication. So in this case, the question was, which U.S. state has the most amount of lakes? And every single one of you are correct. I'm happy to see that. It is Alaska. Alaska is the highest amount of lakes in the U.S. And second highest would be Minnesota. Minnesota has the second highest amount of lakes in the world. Or sorry, as a U.S. state, Alaska has over 3 million lakes. Over 3 million lakes. Imagine what it's like in the summertime. I've been up there in the summertime, but I was in the touristy area of Anchorage and all those places. And then most recently I went up for work, and that was in the more the northern side of it, Fairbanks area. But it was snowing a couple weeks ago up there. It wasn't nice. Wasn't nice. Oh, there you go. Dwayne, did that help? That was very nice of you to give that tip there, Ben. didn't even know that. Okay, so everybody got that one correct. Well, that's okay. So we have a couple more questions here, and then we're going to conclude our broadcast and find out who our winner was today. So the next question is, what is the tallest mountain? What's the name of the tallest mountain on Earth? The tallest mountain on Earth. Ben has weighed in and Melissa has weighed in. Oh, HRTDT, you have weighed in. Excellent. Yes, you are correct. Not going to read out their answers. We did have snow, Dwayne, in Ontario a couple days ago, but there's only maybe 2% of it left. We had heavy rain last night and freezing rain this morning. So it flushed away most of the rain, but, you know, we're there. My chickens won't leave the coop, so we're there. It's cold. So the question was, what is the tallest mountain in the world? Ben, Melissa, HRT, they have all weighed in on the answer. Just wondering if Bruce and Dwayne still want to stab at answering this. Oh, Bruce says some say. Please elaborate. While you guys think about that. Oh, Dwayne piped in too. While you guys do that, I'm going to let the puppies in and I'll be right back. Joey! Okay, we are all back. Come here, Bubs. Okay. Some say Everest, Bruce says. Dwayne says Mount Everest. HRT says Everest. Ben says Everest. Melissa says Everest. Well, guys, I'd say, based on popular belief, that the correct answer is Mount Everest. Mount Everest sits at 8,845 meters above sea level. Bruce, they say some say it's Everest. Is there another mountain that you know that is taller than 8,849? Maybe there is. Things can shift. Oh, gonna go get Joey. Okay. Wow, that wasn't nice. That's not nice. That's mine. That's not yours to be possessive over. Joey, up. Joey, up. Here. Up. Come on. Up. Come on. Take these away. Okay, well, that concludes. Hello. Joey wants to say hi. Joey wants to say hello. That concludes our trivia for today. I'll do up the total scores. All right. So today we covered dog trivia. Bruce, You excelled in this department. I think more so because you've seen a lot of my videos in the past and you knew I had covered that content in the past. And and you're also just a smart guy anyways, and you're a dog lover. So I'm not surprised that you dominated that section. It was kind of a mixture with the music one. You and Dwayne were like head to head the whole time, Bruce. And then, it seems that geography is up your alley there, Ben. You're welcome, Melissa. I always enjoy doing these types of things, so I appreciate you coming in and seeing it. So the total tally here, everyone. Dwayne, you have 18. Bruce, you were sitting at 17. Lady M at 3. Ben, my God, you almost dominated the market. You almost took over the show. If you had been here earlier, I bet you probably would have. So you have 9. Melissa, you have 4. HRDT, thank you for that last piece of input at the very end. I appreciate it. I know you've been here the majority of the time, so I appreciate your input with the answers as well. And you got 1 point, so thank you very much for weighing in on that one today. As it stands right now, Dwayne is in the lead. I can do one of 2 things. I think what I'm going to do, Sam here. Sam is really, really obsessed with this. See her little shark tail? Nee. Yeah. It was a pleasure, everyone, to be here with you today. I have to say I was on a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did as well. I know that having the dogs pop in and out like this has been pretty good. Mainly because I'm able to talk to you guys. I'm getting to know each other. It's an amazing community, but also you get to see the growth and the progress that happens in the background, outside of having. I can't believe I'm trying to do my outro with the 2 of them doing that. It's kind of silly, don't you think? I really appreciate you all being in here today. I'm going to sign off because it sounds to me like they need to go for a WAOK, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to do that. Joey, can you come here for a second? Come here, my buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're the loud one. Come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah. We just learned our voice recently, and I'm grateful as a dog owner that this guy has found his voice. So I'm not going to discourage him 100% right now on being a little bit barky, because I was having issues with him communicating with me to go outside, and now he has found his voice, and you take the good with the bad. He tells me when he wants to go outside, but he also tells his sister that he's ticked off and he wants whatever it is that she wants. That's just the way it goes. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Ellen wants to be in on the show too. You're so kind. You're so kind. Oh, we got a couple of comments happening in here. Thank you, baby. Ben, you had to leave. I hope you had a great time. Melissa, thank you so much for popping in. And Clara, I really appreciate all of your support. It really, really means the world to me. And of course, everybody else that's on here too. I really appreciate it. Joey wants to say the same thing. I'm guessing. Joey, hush. Dwayne had piped in here and said, mountains on land are obviously higher than those in the ocean. Land is higher. I think that's with reference to K2 is in Pakistan. It's above 8K and is the second tallest. You had a French assignment of Pakistan. Interesting. Did you know that I flew over the mountain ranges of Pakistan in a helicopter? True story. Beautiful. Beautiful terrain. You can live on Sundays. You know what, you guys? I think I'm going to make this a thing. I kind of enjoyed it. Yeah, having these on Sundays, or I chose this day particularly on purpose because number one, it gives people time, if you're anything like me, catch up on life on Saturday, and then on Sunday is kind of your chill zone, and you do your thing. So I'm really happy to see that all of you came on here and enjoyed the dogs and the trivia and the interaction like we did. I would love to do this more often with you guys. Send me a thumbs up or give me a like or something here on the chat to tell me that I'm going in the right direction of what you would like to see on this channel. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I really appreciate absolutely everybody who came on here today. Getting to know you and getting to know the dogs and interacting in between, especially live. You know that it's not scripted. You know that it's real and that it's homebound niceness, wholesome, backyard fun, and in this case, living room fun. But at least it's real. It's unedited, and it's a great time to ask questions and laugh and, just have an enjoyable afternoon with one another and the puppies. So I appreciate you all. My name is Holly. I'm going to say adieu for this evening. I really appreciate all of you. Please stay tuned. I will continue to be posting these videos and whatnot. And let me just share one thing before everyone else goes. I really do appreciate you being on here. Recently, I lost a lot of my watch hours. Those people who do know me know that I'm in the military, and I had almost monetized this page, and I ended up getting deployed for a year. I lost all of my progress, all of it. So now I'm just rebuilding my page again, and so far so good. I appreciate it. Everybody has been really supportive and given the time that I need, and I really appreciate each and every one of you for that. There's a couple of side conversations happening on the side here, and I want to kind of gravitate towards them because they look interesting. Ben, right after Ben had said, and Dwayne had said, land is higher. Absolutely. With regards to mountains on land are obviously higher than those on the ocean. Land is higher. HRTDT said, I'm assuming you mean that you would love to do lives on Sundays. And yes, I will start incorporating this in. I was a little nervous about today's because of the atmosphere, but I think, if I change the lighting a little bit, that this room might work for all of us. It's difficult to incorporate. Hi, Ben. It's difficult to incorporate getting the dogs into the frame, me into the frame, and there not being things knocked over and whatnot. So I think I came up with a fairly good harmony of the adult dogs that I have. Now, mind you, the puppies, there's no way I could have done it the same way. Puppies, that changes everything. Yes, it does. Thank you, Dwayne. And again, like I said, I really appreciate everyone who's come on here. I'm working so hard to get all of these watch hours back that I lost for good reason. Mind you, I'm not complaining in any way, shape, or form. It just means that I have to pull up my socks and pull up my sleeves and do a little bit more to gain the hours back again. What I have done is I've created some playlists on my page. If you would like to assist in helping me with getting the watch hours back, just click into one of those playlists, hit play. There's about 10 to 15 videos on average that I have in each playlist, and they all have their own theme, so you could choose your own theme of what you'd like to watch. Even if you don't have the time to watch, if you're able to hit hello, we have some activity in the background. But if you are, just click into one of my playlists after this and hit play. It'll continuously play for me and you. And you can even go to bed if you like. You can hit play on the playlist, go to bed. The next morning, it's a win-win. It's a win for me. I continue to be able to create this content and post this content and have these babies maul me while I am trying to speak, which is fine. You know what? That's what this channel is all about too, to show you how loving these beautiful creatures are. Yes. Yes. You're so nice. You're so nice. They think it's because of the time zone difference, not time zone difference. Joey, gentle. Thank you, baby. Daylight savings time. whenever it's daylight savings time, the dogs don't know it's daylight savings time. So they think it's dinner time right now, but it's not. It's not. It's not dinner time yet. It's almost like I starved them, eh? Hey? He is being gentle, though. I did ask him to be gentle, and he's being gentle. I'm going to put this down because you're being cute. The Sam I am. The Sam I am. So getting back to that, thank you very much, everyone. I have been trying to recover my watch hours that I lost, and I really appreciate everyone being in here. I will have more lives. If you like this live, I appreciate it. I'll be having more of them, and I'll come up with different tricky ideas to incorporate winning prizes and whatnot. So pay attention to next week's posts, please, because I will be announcing a 1 month marathon throughout December. I'll be posting every day. At the end of the month, just before New Year's Eve, I'll be going online and I'll be doing something very similar to this. But the only questions that I'm going to ask in that broadcast will be based on actual posts. So you'll have to pay attention to what I post in December, because I will be quizzing you at the end of December to see who gets on top of the top prize of 2025. As of right now, Dwayne, I owe you a prize. So that will be coming sooner than later. I guess something for Louie is what I'm going to send you, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, guys, I'm going to sign off. My name is Holly. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I really appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. And until then, just remember this. Always strive to be the person that your animals think you are. Have a great one.